What is going on, guys? My name is Alex, Mr. Snitchy. Happy Friday to you all. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Huot, the Huot, I don't know how to say the weapon name, but in all honesty, we're talking about the 10th ranking LMG, the one you get at the very end of the kit, the Huot, or Huot, or whatever you want to say it, the low weight version of that. If you guys like the video, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the video. The damage on this weapon is pretty low at 21 damage out to 21 meters, and then it does drop off, so by the time you hit 35 meters you're doing 15 damage of bullet. This means that out to 22 meters you need 5 shots to kill. From 23 to 30 it's a 6-shot kill, and 31 and above is a 7-shot kill. Definitely a very low damaged LMG. So with damage stats like that, you're thinking the fire rate's okay. It's the slowest in the class at 475 rounds a minute, followed up with the slowest muzzle velocity tied to the Lewis gun at 740 meters a second. The magazine size is second to the bottom in the group, only beaten out by the BAR, with 25 in a magazine and 1 in the chamber, for a total of 26 rounds in a completely reloaded magazine. The reload of this weapon is okay. It takes 4.25 seconds to completely empty, and 2.85 seconds if there's any bullets left in the magazine, so obviously you try to go for a halfway reload, and with the fire rate on this weapon, it's not that hard to do. The recoil on this weapon is about middle of the pack as well, with a 0.28 up and a 0.16 left and right, with a force shot multiplier of 1.4, which the multiplier is on the lower end, but you do have a bipod on there as well, so that can be mitigated if you want. The ADS on this weapon is a mixed bag as well. If you're not moving, it's 18 milliseconds, which is the lowest in the class, and if you're moving, it's 82 milliseconds, which is higher in the class. The spread decrease on this weapon is 0.15, which is actually the best in the class, so take that as you want. The sight picture on this weapon is actually pretty good if you want to use iron sights. They do stick out on the left side of the gun, which I find to be a little disorienting and a little weird. So I think to slap an AA sight on there, but as you guys can see in the first clip that I showed you, the normal iron sights are perfectly usable. My thoughts on this weapon? I personally like the weapon. We'll get into the comparison after this, but I just think it's one of the weapons that, I don't know, I can pull it time to time and have some fun with. Definitely not something I would use on a regular occasion though. So let's move into the last section of this video, which is going to be comparing the rank 1 weapon, the Lewis gun low weight, and the rank 10, the Huot automatic low weight. So when we compare both of these weapons, they both do the same amount of damage at 21 at max, 15 at minimum. The Lewis gun does beat out the Huot and rate of fire by 5 from a 480 to a 475. The Lewis gun also beats it out in magazine size with an extra 21 bullets, with it being 47 in the Lewis gun and 26 in the Huot automatic. The Huot does win in the reload category. It does a 25 millisecond faster reload than the Lewis gun if it's completely empty at 4.25 seconds compared to 4.5, and it also beats it if there's anything left in the magazine by about 15 milliseconds, with a 2.85 second reload if there's anything left in the Huot, and 3 seconds flat if there's anything left in the Lewis gun. In the recoil department, the Lewis gun wins out in up recoil, however the Huot does win in left and right recoil, and the Huot does win in the first shot multiplier, as well as the Huot wins in the ADS at 18 milliseconds to the Lewis's 21 milliseconds if you're not moving. However, the Lewis gun does win in the moving ADS at 79 milliseconds to 82 milliseconds. So when you look at these weapons, they basically suck. There's no easy way to put it, but they just suck compared to everything else. I mean, I know it's the rank 10 weapon, and the rank 10 weapon should be somewhat usable. I don't know, I just like this weapon better than Lewis gun. I know there are better options. We all know there are better options, so if you guys like the Lewis gun, use the Lewis gun. If you guys want to use something different that's like the Lewis gun, use the Huot, but just remember, your playstyle is going to have to reflect that. How you play with the Lewis gun, you have to play with the Huot automatic. Well, if you guys like this video, subscribe, favorite, comment, do all that stuff, and remember, snitches get stitches.